Welcome to Emilia's kitchen. I will be teaching you how to make authentic Spanish churros. The utensils you will need is a flour sifter, a whisk, 2 pans, a bowl, and measuring cups. The ingredients you will need is a teaspoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of vanilla, 2 eggs, 500 milliliters of water, 500 grams of flour, and 50 grams of butter. You will also need a teaspoon of salt. For the chocolate dipping sauce, you will need half a cup of milk and 80 grams of dark chocolate. First, you are going to add your water into the pan. Then you are going to add your butter, and then your salt. Now you're going to bring it to the stove and bring it to a boil. Now we are going to dissolve the butter and then turn off the stove and let that sit. Now it's dissolved, I'm going to turn off the stove. I'm now going to sift the flour. Now I'm going to add my baking powder into my flour and stir it. Now I am going to add the teaspoon of vanilla into the boiling water, and then I'm going to mix it. Now I'm going to add the water into the flour. Now I'm going to mix it until I have a soft dough. Be careful because the pan is still very hot. So now that the dough is at this stage, I'm going to finish it off with my hands. So I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil on my hands and then just finish it off. The reason that I put oil on my hands is so it doesn't make a sticky mess. Now you are going to put clear wrap over the churro and leave it for 15 minutes. Now we are going to incorporate the 2 eggs into the bowl. Now that we have integrated the eggs, we are ready to put the mixture into a piping bag or a churro pump. This is the type of nozzle you might like to use. Now we are going to put the mixture into the bag. On some grease-proof paper, we are going to pipe the churros. Now that you have piped all your churros, you are going to put them into the pan. But first you need to add oil to the pan. Now we are going to bring it to the stove and bring it to a boil. This is something for an adult to do. Now we are going to put the churros into the boiling oil. We are going to fry them until they're golden brown. They should stop floating. Now I am going to put the churros onto a paper towel to drain out the excess water. I meant to say oil. Now that we have cooked the churros, we are going to make the chocolate dipping sauce. Now you add your 80 grams of chocolate. This will make about 1 cup of the chocolate dipping sauce. Now you're going to stir it until all the chocolate becomes melted. I have poured my chocolate dipping sauce into the bowl, and now I'm going to put the churros onto the serving dish. Now I'm going to dust them with powdered sugar. You could use cinnamon if you wanted to, but I prefer mine with the sugar. And this is how you make homemade churros. Espero que te gusta. And now for my favorite part.